Hi, I'm Peter from Sprinkler Magician. We're about to do an installation at a very typical residential property, and I thought I'd show you a little bit about what to do. So first of all, here's the irrigation zone solenoids here. This is very typical and actually makes for a great installation. So what we're going to do here is mount our box on the side of the house, and then we're going to run our pipe and our wiring down the side of the house through a very shallow little trench into these two boxes here. And then we'll be connecting to the solenoids, which I'll show you a little later, and we'll also hook up our injection pipe into the water stream coming into these valves. So here's our system. In this case, I've pre-wired it to make it easier for the installation process. This is, I think, where we're going to mount it. The owner's fairly tall, about my height, so this is a good height for him to get to the controls and fill up the bottle and so forth. So this is pretty much the ideal spot. So here's the unit mounted on the side of the house, ready for the wiring and the piping to be run. Alright, so now we're going to connect the wires. What we're doing is we break into each wire to each solenoid that we want to attach to. One is up to our unit and one is back to the solenoid. We found the point where the water comes into the valve bodies, and it's right here. Okay, so here we have the injection point, which we've tapped into the Schedule 40 pipe. We have the tube here ready to go. We're about to fit this box to cover the whole thing, and then we'll insert the check valve. So we're going to run the power supply to the unit now. We're going to run the wire down the side of the house and through this little hole, and then we're going to plug it into the garage. Okay, so here we pretty much have the finished installation. We have the box on the side of the house, the electric is connected, the lights are on, the reservoir is still empty, we're about to fill that. The wiring is run, the pipe is run, the injection point is in. So basically now it's a matter of fill the bottle, prime the system, and test the system. Okay, so now we're going to prime the system. It's really easy. We're just going to push the prime button. When I do, just watch this. You'll see it come through the pipe here. And if you look down here in just a second, you'll see, there you go. So now we're primed. Easy as that. So now we can turn on the water and we can cycle the system for real. So we're now going to do an override treatment cycle where we push this button, we have the system cycle through each zone, that way we know the thing's working. Okay, so that was awesome. The place smells lovely and the mosquitoes are gone and we're done.